Good evening and welcome to the WFO Racing Network. We're live at Dover Speedway with the Eighmey Contract and Wednesday Night Truck Series tonight. And we're going to have 165 laps of racing competition for you. We don't have a large field, but I promise we have a loud field. And these guys are ready to put on a show for you at 165 laps, and we're going to take a look at that starting grid. Starting on the pole, no surprise. Fast last night. Led most of the laps. Come up a little bit short at the end. That's Richard Holland. To his outside in second, though, is last night's winner here in the ARCA Series. That's going to be Enrique. Rick Fagone driving the number 10. Starting third tonight, Brad Speidel. Good starting spot right there for the driver of the number 56. And to his outside in fourth is going to be the number 14 of Jeff Martin. Starting fifth, this man needs no introduction. Nope, I believe the series is named after him. That's going to be Hal Eighmey driving a 3 truck. And to his outside in sixth is the Tuesday night commentator, Mr. Bojangles on Twitch. The Coop over here at WFO, that's Bradley Cooper in the 5. It's going to show Macaulay starting 7th, but I promise you he's not. Yes, he is. He don't just come in the booth. He races, so he will be starting 7th. Apologize for that, Macaulay. I'm going to flip back there again and went one too far every time. So we'll just shut that grid off now. And that's going to do it. We'll call them the dirty half dozen tonight. Or the loud half dozen drivers. I don't know. You pick it either way you want to go. But we got them lining up right now, so we'll try to get a camera up there on pit road. Maybe one tad bit better than that one, but no, not so much better. Let's try this again. There we go. That one will work slightly better at best. What's going on, nation? You can't move yourself up here no more. Well, I drug Nation in here, but I don't hear him.
Fucking hang on.
Damn, he told me to hang on. We got a broadcast we're doing, Nation. All right, good to see a couple of viewers come in. We're getting ready for the initial start here at Dover with the Eighmey Contract and Wednesday Night Truck Series. You see those trucks lined up behind the pace car. 2x2. Got that 31 of Richard Holland right there on the point. Into his outside, Enrique, Rick Fagone. Pace car's in. Green flag is out. We're racing in Dover with the Eighmey Contract and Wednesday Night Truck Series. Hear them trucks going up through the gears right now. Your dirty half a dozen drivers out there. Dover, also known as the Monster Mile. The concrete jungle. You want to see a track that'll eat tires up? Welcome to Dover. That's what it likes. It'll chew your tire up and spit it out. I learned that in the ARCA car last night. I was the one-lap wonder. Had a lot of speed in the car, but the speed didn't stay in the car. Richard Holland, though, he's kind of picking up right where he left off last night, and that's right at the front of the field. As you see these 7 trucks get around here. A little bit closer view of the 31 and the 10 right here. See how close that battle is. Trying to get my mic volumes adjusted out right, so going to be making a little changes here and there. You see these guys have all got single file from the front to the back. Richard Holland in the 31 showing him the way. The 10 of Rick Vagone, 14 of Jeff Martin back in third. And Hal Eighmey back here. The Mike Sard Lemonade machine in the 6th position. Hal's been coming up pretty strong this season, not just in the 3 truck, but also the ARCA car, the 3 car. Been doing fairly well for him. Solid finishes, sitting pretty good in points. Then there's the 81 right there. Michael McCauley back to the Ariel Little Mermaid paint scheme for McCauley. See McCauley working the bottom of the track like most of these drivers are. That's going to have him pretty much single file, but I'm really impressed with that 14 truck right now. You go back there and look at the pressure that he's able to apply to the 10 truck of Enrique, Rick Vagone. Jeff Martin in the 14 truck really working the tailgate on that 10. And you can see these top 3 trucks kind of separating themselves from the field just a little bit. And right on top of each other. Well, looks like Jeff's going to try a little higher line right here, and I don't think that's going to work quite as well. Maybe on the corner exit it does. You see he's able to get a better run down the straightaway and try to kind of drag back in on these guys. 14, though, in the corner, getting right down to the center. Right in the center of the corner, he's getting right down to the bottom. Running this second groove, though, down here in 3 and 4. Seems to give him a little better run off, but he almost went too high right there, and the wall got close. Now we're going to go back to that 5 truck of Mr. Bojangles, the coupe, Bradley Cooper. I heard Coop say he's not a big fan of Dover. I have the same feeling towards it. I have a great dislike for the track as a driver. As a commentator, though, I like the place. Look at Speidel, though, in the 56. He's going to take a look underneath of that 5 truck. Coop's going to move up the track, too. I don't think he's going to fight him too hard. We're only 12 laps in right now of 165. Coop's going to hold him off on the outside a little bit. Maybe Coop keeps the spot. He does. The 56 of Brad Speidel is going to back out of it a little bit there. And that's your battle for 4th and 5th. Meanwhile, you got the 3 truck by itself right here in the 6th position. And then in 7th, you got the 81 here of Michael McCauley. So McCauley trying to just keep pace right there with those guys in front of him. Might want to watch their line, take a few laps, get it sorted out. I have no clue how the truck drives here. I have not driven a truck at Dover in multiple seasons. Ooh, Hal Eighmey having problems in the 3, and now the 81's going to get a run on him. Wow, McCauley takes it right up by the wall. I thought for sure he was headed to the bleachers, but now he's got to look underneath the 3 truck coming into turn 3 here at Dover. And he's actually going to clear Hal, so that's going to move the 81 of McCauley up to 6th and bump Hal back 1 to 7. But Hal's not done yet. He's looking to the bottom already. So McCauley's got it. Looked like he got it a little loose off the corner, but Hal Eighmey is still all over the back bumper of that number 81. Oh, Hal got real tight off the corner, pushing right up to the wall. Looks like just like the car last night, that the tires, man, those tires get heated up and they get angry, and one of the drivers here that's able to take care of those tires, that 31 right there, Richard Holland. Holland did a hell of a job last night in tire management with his 31 ARCA car, and he seems to be doing the same thing here so far with the truck at Dover. But watch this guy in P2. Enrique, he's really good at this track. Last night he proved just how good he was when he went down there and he ran down the 31. Passed him and then won the race. Enrique's got a couple of wins this season. This season already in the Truck Series, and I'm sure he would like to add to that win column. Dover seems to be a track that fits his driving style well, so watch out for the 10 truck there. And I'm going to go back one more because we still got a battle with the 5 and the 56. Coop is now sitting in the P3 spot. Speidel in the 56 is sitting 4th. Jeff Martin has dropped all the way back behind these guys and a couple of seconds off of those guys in front of them. And I'm not sure what happened to the 14 truck, but oh, I see damage on the right rear, and I'm betting there's some on the right front as well. There it is right there. I'm going to bet that the 14 truck introduced that truck and himself to the outside wall. That'll do it every time. I introduced my car to the outside wall here last night on several different occasions, and I can't say it worked out well for me. Getting back here in a battle that we've seen between the 81 and the 3. Now the 81 has got the 6th spot. It's going to put the 3 of Hal Eighmey back in 7th, and I'll tell you what, when those tires go, man, this place is a handful. We're going to go on board just to see how much wheel he's got in it on the corner. On board right now with the 3 truck of Hal Eighmey on the bottom of the track right here. Look at all that wheel he's got in the corner. Man, he has to get off the gas right on the exit of the corner. Hal Eighmey getting all the way off the gas pedal on the exit. Down in 1 and 2 here, and same thing. All the way out of the gas and into the outside wall. So there's a lap around Dover with the driver of the 3 truck, and I'm going to go on board with the leader so you can see the difference between the 31. But that backing out on that corner exit right there is just killing his run down the straightaway. So if he can get that speed figured out where he can come off the corner a little smoother, kind of like that, he'll do much better. But here's how your leader gets around here. You watch that red tape. The red tape is the center of the steering wheel. And you see Holland's not, he don't have all that wheel in it. He's not pushing it that hard on the corner exit. Right here on entry, he's got a lot, but then he's coming out of it. Down the straightaway, nice and smooth. And that's what you got to do here at Dover to keep the tires under this thing. On board with 2nd place, Enrique right now in the 10 truck. And you see it's tight getting into the corner. Enrique is definitely running a little more wheel in it. So he's a little tighter, it looks like, right now than the 31. Maybe pushing it a little harder in the corner. Rick Fagone coming down the straightaway into turn 3 here. Then we're going to get back to a change in 3rd. You're going to find Brad Speidel in the 56 in the 3rd spot. And Speidel's looking ahead at Fagone right now. Not too far behind him, actually. Speidel's about a second behind Rick Fagone, and he's about 2 seconds behind the leader, and right now, Brad Speidel, one of the fastest trucks on the racetrack. Actually, that lap, Speidel was the fastest truck on the racetrack. So you can see on the long run here, the 56 truck has got something figured out at this place. And I know he's a short track racer. That's what I meant when I met him. That's what he was doing. Brad and I used to run the SK Modified exclusively on short tracks. So he's got a lot of experience at this type of driving, and it's showing up right here. Able to put down some really good lap times this late in the run, 31 laps in here. Judging by last night, I'd say he's somewhere around lap 40. Between 40 and 50, they'll be coming to pit road here. And with the dirty half dozen of drivers out there, I'm going to say that we're probably going to have all green flag pit stops and no cautions tonight, which is not a bad thing. Let's go back and find Mr. Bojangles, Bradley Cooper, the Coop, driving a number 5 truck. Coop's turning pretty good laps around here too. He's got Speidel in that 56 truck just ahead of him, not too far out. Coop's going to move up the track here, work the outside line a little bit, try something a little different. Man, look how tight this truck is, though, through the corner here. 1 and 2 at Dover. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Watch how much wheel he puts in it in turn 3. That's insane. Even off the corner, he had that thing almost 90 degrees to the left to get it to turn. So that shows you just how tight the truck is, man. And we've already had a truck on pit road right here, the 14 of Jeff Martin making pit stops. So we'll go back on the racetrack with the guy that took over the 6th spot. That's the 3 truck, and he's still struggling to get that thing off a corner. And he's going to woe it down right here on lap 35, and Hal Eighmey's going to come to pit road, and we're going to get off this cockpit view. Michael McCauley is the only one still out there. Everybody else is pitted. That's going to make McCauley the leader right here. So Michael McCauley going to go to P1, and now McCauley's going to slow it down, woe it down, and bring it to pit road. And I was grossly off on the how many laps they can go. Looks like 35 to 36, not like the ARCA car last night, which could run about 45 laps on a tank. So Michael McCauley driving the 81 truck, Little Mermaid. Ariel on the side of that truck there, going to bring it to pit road, take it to the attention of his crew, get him 4 fresh tires, and probably a tank of Sunoco fuel. Looks like Jeff Martin may have retired from the event as we see McCauley on pit road, and that's going to put Richard Holland back to the front. So Richard Holland in the 31 going back to the front of the field. And we're talking about doing different things next season, changing up this series just a little bit, trying to pick up the driver count. Who knows, we might come up with something spectacular, or maybe we'll put some aliens out there. We'll find out from Nation, though, when Nation gets back. You can look, though, after that round of green flag pit stops, the 10 truck is keeping the 31 in check. Enrique, Rick Fagonde is not going anywhere. He was down a second and a half, and he's closed that to within about a half a second right here. As these guys are working lap 40. Since their first round of green flag pit stops, they've made it about 5 laps now. So working lap 41 here of the 165 scheduled at Dover tonight in the Eighmey Contracted Wednesday Night Truck Series. We'll back it up to third. There's Speidel right there. Brad sitting about 2.5 seconds behind that battle in front of him. Not a battle yet, but not far from it. Less than a half a second separating 1 and 2 right now. And I don't see a lot of anything going on in the chat, so if you get bored, you're in there, say something. Shout out. We don't know. We normally don't have a chat where the chat's not going. Ask where Nation's at. I don't know. He told me to hold on.
Just fucking hang on.
And now he says, just fucking hang on. I think I found him. I'll mute out my mic on Discord so it's not blowing up Nation's phone all the time in case he's at work. We'll wait till he says something, then we'll know he's back. There's Macaulay in the 81. Macaulay sitting in the 5th spot right now. With the 14 pulling in, that's going to move these guys up a spot. That'll put Macaulay in the 81 up to 5th, and it'll put this driver, Hal Eighmey, right here in the 3 truck up to the 6th position once again. And I'm just going to do a little bit of a comparison right here. Going back on board now that he's got 8 laps on these tires. And you can see the difference in his steering wheel position coming off the corner here. You can see it's a lot different handling truck right now. But you can look right there and notice about 10 laps in here, that thing starts to get tight. Meanwhile, that race up front, man, it is getting a lot closer here at Dover. The 10 truck he's all but 8 up the 31 at this point. I mean, he's there. 0.2 of a second separate first and second. They were first and second last night, but in reverse order of this. But for most of the race last night in ARCA car, the 10 truck rode right there. This is going to be a matter of pit stops and tire management for these drivers here tonight. And yes, I failed on all accounts last night, both pit stops and tire management. But nevertheless, it's always fun to come out and race with these guys over here at WFO. You know, on Tuesday night, we do the Checker 1 ARCA Series. And on Wednesday night, we have the Eighmey Contracted Wednesday Night Truck Series. And we're wondering where all the drivers was. And one of the guys in the chat said, well, we are at Dover. And he's probably correct. That'll account for some people not being here. But certainly you would have thought there would be a few more than we have here. But it doesn't matter. It's like I told them, if we have 1 or 2 guys show up, the broadcast is going up and the race is going on. We are WFO, and that's how we do it. Hi, Denise. Welcome to the chat. second one to say anything in here tonight because Doreen, she already jumped in and put the go howl number 3. I think that happened right when I fired the stream up, within seconds. Good Nation keeps telling me, hold on a minute. Hey, Bill, how's it going? We'll take a look right here. Speidel is starting to, he's starting to click a little better laps off. And, man, the biggest thing, though, is Enrique. He must have really pissed that right front off. He's going to fall back about a second behind Richard Holland now. Hi, Adriana. Hey, Troy, what's up, buddy? So we're supposed to have a special guest appearance by Nation's Aliens in the booth tonight, but I don't think it's going to happen. We're going to be lucky to get Nation in here. Every time that I talk to him and call his name, he hollers at me. And the last time he's like, just wait a fucking minute. So I don't know what the hell he's doing. He might be arguing with the aliens to get them to come in and do the interview here. I don't know. We're taking a look at the 3 truck right here, Hal Eighmey. And this could never be a bad sight. Running in the 6th position, he has nobody in front of him, but yet there's nobody behind him either. So all that makes it better. Yeah, I've been working on it, Denise, and I mean, we're trying to make it happen here. We just got to get Nation to play along. If we can get Nation along to go along with it, maybe he can get his abductors in here and we can have a talk with him about abducting him on Tuesday and Wednesday nights on the WFO broadcast. So it would be nice for them to be able to answer questions as to what exactly they need from him on these nights in particular. And we could probably get to the bottom of a few other things too, I'm sure. So got my fingers crossed and my toes crossed that we do get those aliens in here to answer those questions for us. I'll tell you what, there is an alien on the racetrack. That's the 31 truck right there. If there's an alien on the track, whether it's in the ARCA car or the truck, it's the 31, Richard Holland. 57 laps, 58 laps led out of 60 laps completed. So that'll tell the story. Adriana, you could be on to something there. I'm not going to say that that's absolutely 110% wrong when it could be about 109% right. But we do need to get whoever it is in the booth to explain this to us. They got to answer some questions. There is questions that need to be answered on the WFO Racing Network. Whether it's aliens or dudes, something's going on. And there's something going on with this guy's tires. I don't know what. But you are on board with the 10 truck of Enrique Rick Vagone. And we're going to try to determine and break down what went wrong with this driver's tires here. Well, it's pretty safe to say they're pissed off. He has got a mad right front tire. And the truck just don't want to turn for him as well here. But I'm looking up at that ticker, and I'm watching the gap. 2.1 seconds now. Richard Holland is absolutely pulling away. And the 10 truck is, he's kind of creeping back to this driver right here, Brad Speidel, in the 3rd spot. And if you look out of the 56 windshield, he can see the back of the 10 truck in front of him. As you can see, the 5 of Coop coming off pit road. We're on the green flag pit stops once again. So we're going to watch the 31 truck, see how long it takes to go to pit road right here. Yeah, you could say that. But I think that's kind of torturing me too if you say you got all the pies. Why do we bring this stuff up? Apple pie sounds great right now. I don't have none though. There's the 10 truck of Enrique. I think about maybe every 5 minutes I'm going to unmute my mic in Discord and say, Nation, are you back yet? Let's see how mad we can get them. Man, look how quick the fresh tires on that 5 truck went around the 10. So the 31 and 10 are still out there. We're coming up to about lap 70 now, and I don't really blame them. I mean, they went 35 laps on the first run, and I'm sure they're going to try to do the same thing right here on the second run. But, man, those guys like Coop and them are making up a ton of time right now on tires. See Enrique still out there. They have not come to pit road. They're working lap 70 right now. Nation and part of the aliens may be on too.
Hey, Vern.
What's up, Nation?
Why you fucking muted?
I muted the mic so it wasn't bothering you at work or wherever you're at, because I know you're on your phone.
Yeah, I'm at work.
So I just muted it on Discord. I mean, they could obviously hear me in the broadcast.
Okay, I was telling my buddy here, I'm like, where the fuck did Vern go?
So here's the thing. I don't know if you've seen the Facebook post from earlier, but we need to get the aliens in here to question them on what they're doing to you on Tuesday and Wednesday nights that's keeping you out of the broadcast.
Hey, Tuesday night's Coop. I got nothing to do with
that. Tuesday night's Coop, you ain't got nothing to do with it. What about Wednesday night?
Right, that's on him.
So you had to work. You're working 7 days now, Nation?
I'm on my 6th day straight.
6 days straight. What are they doing to you, fella?
Fucking people quit.
People quit? Did they move to Virginia?
Dude, they're not actually beating down the fucking door to get this job.
Did they move to Virginia or what? Well, we know one of them went to be a chef at Burger King. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He stepped up, didn't he?
Dude, he was like 60-some years old. I'm like, a chef at Burger King, bro?
Hey, you gotta have dreams, Nation.
Yeah, I think he just won himself a lifetime supply of virginity.
He probably already had that. Look at this,
I
though.
would say.
Coop pitted about 8 laps before those guys behind him, and he's got a 3-second lead over Holland. I'm just going to see if it'll last 3 seconds, and I don't think it will, Nation.
Ask his wife.
3.596. Nope, made that shit up entirely. So,
Yeah, she probably cut that down by half.
I think we have more people in the broadcast than we got racing, Nation.
I don't know, dude. I can't see the fucking stream.
Well, the stream's up on YouTube because I've been talking to Adriana, Bill, Denise, Troy Cook. So we got we got a few of them in there. And they're saying hi to you, Nation.
Hello.
Bill even said that you finally woke up, and I knew that you were awake because you were cussing me. Hold on a fucking minute. That sound familiar?
I think it was hold on a minute, fucker.
Oh, something like that. So what do you got going on at work? Have you clocked in yet or what?
Nope.
Well, if you haven't clocked in, I know where you're at.
Yep.
In the laundry room.
Yep, that's where I'm at.
Did you put you a chair in there, Nation?
It comes supplied with chairs.
Oh. So you talk to the people staying at the hotel when they come down and do their laundry or what?
Fuck no, you gotta have a code to get in that room.
Oh. Oh, you're not in that room. Oh,
No, I'm in that room.
You got to have a code to get in the room you're in.
Right.
That's
So
why you
nobody can
use
walk
it
in.
to drink beer. Good job, Nation.
See, now you're catching on.
You have a coded room.
And you know what? I'm going to tell everybody on the internet what the super secret code is.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You son of a bitch! It is.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can bust Nation. However, Nation is
Yep.
not on the job. You're not clocked in, so you're technically not on the job.
Nope, I'm not on the job.
You are at the job, just not on the job.
Well, I don't think you can actually ever be on the job here.
Right, you're just at it. You just physically have to show up,
Basically,
right?
like when you clock in, you basically just go, okay, I'm going to sit here now and watch TV.
Right. Or sleep. You do some of that too, don't you?
Oh, fuck no, you can't do that.
Well, why can't you sleep?
Because you don't know when some fucking drunk piece of shit fuck's going to come through the fucking front door.
Yeah, it is West Virginia, so that probably happens more often than not.
Yes, it does.
That would just be my guess behind it, that it would happen more often than it don't because it is West Virginia, so. Probably a lot of that going on around there.
And sometimes I'm the drunk fuck walking through the front door.
Yeah, there is that. Oh, man, those old tires have caught up to that 5-truck of coupe. Enrique's going by, and now Spidle's right there. But I'll tell you what's even more impressive about that is the amount of time that Brad Spidle in the 56 is made up not just on Rick Vagone, but also on that 31 of Richard Holland. Brad Spidle is there. Ricky has about 1 lap better tires than those guys do, but Spidle is there, and man, them old tires on Coupe Truck Nation, they're dropping like a rock. And we're halfway into the race now, man. Believe that, Nation?
Oh, you mean the shit ain't over with you?
It ain't over, man. We're 86 of 165 laps in. The guy who set these laps up, that motherfucker needs ran over by a bulldozer.
Motherfucker in the back of the head.
Who would do that, Nation?
That would be you.
Maybe Hal? Did Hal do it? Nope.
Oh, fuck yeah, he can't hear us. Let's just blame Hal.
Oh, he'll hear it later. I don't remember who I went over the laps with. I'm like, should we make over this many laps? And they're like, no, make it like 180. I'm like, fuck that. And we end up compromising on like 165. It's out Happen Nation.
Yeah, speaking of somebody might hear something later.
What?
What, you didn't think I was going to watch that broadcast?
I knew you were watching it, jackass.
No, I wasn't watching it at the time. I fell asleep.
When? Last night?
Last week. I heard you fuckers.
Oh, you ain't heard nothing. You ought to see what's going on in here tonight. You got to look at the chat.
I can't see it.
Troy said, "What's up, nation?"
What up, Troy?
Troy probably knows what you're doing. Well, he has to now because he's obviously watching the broadcast, so.
And now he knows the super secret code to get into the laundry room.
Anybody in West Virginia can get into the laundry room at the Super 8. This is not a Super 8.
I don't even think we have a Super 8 around here.
I don't even know what you got there.
I'll tell you later.
Did a lot of the, did any of the Virginians escape over to West Virginia Nation?
Some of them did, yeah.
Because I seen that things went red in Virginia last night. Did you see that? They said a sea of red took over. So I don't. Oh, look, here's Coop coming to pit road. Oh, he hit the water barrels, Nation. Nation, you hear me?
No, I didn't. What's up?
Coop hit the water barrels coming on the pit road.
Oh, yeah, this is my surprise face.
I'm going to watch it again. This is a tough pit road to get on, and you right there, boom, hard hit. Right side of the truck on pit road entry. The aliens did it. I bet Coop wants to have a talk with them aliens after that one, huh? Oops.
You need to talk to the fucker that put his fucking picture on the back of that goddamn truck.
What's wrong with his picture back there, Nation?
Well, he's no Brad Pitt.
Troy Cook said he did the same thing last night entering pit road. I can tell you that, and obviously from experience racing here, that is one hell of a difficult pit road to enter. You can fuck up just like that, Nation. I mean, just blink your eye and you're done. You'll smash your car off them water barrels and you'll be pissed off at yourself the rest of the week. Nope. Not even for a minute. Usually I just jump out, get that hot-ass Oculus off my head, throw my headset down, and like, fuck it. And go smoke, Nation. Fuck it. Just walk away. That's what you got to do. Richard Holland, though. This guy doesn't have to be told what to do. He's had it figured out for a long time. 2.4 seconds figured out right here in the Eighmey Contracted Wednesday Night Truck Series. I agree with you 110%, Troy. I think this pit road right here is probably the most difficult. 35 miles an hour on that pit road is just bullshit. There's no other way to put it. That it's just bullshit. Why can't they make it 50, Nation? 50 miles an hour. Why's it got to be 35?
Hang on, Vern. I'll be right back.
All right. He tried to enter it a little too hot there, Denise, and he got on the binders, and sometimes you got too much speed, momentum, you can't turn it down on the pit road, you'll smack the water barrels. It was wasn't laughing at Coop, I was just laughing at what happened. So that way Coop don't get mad at me, but it was kind of funny. Hell, he probably would have laughed at me if it would have happened to me on Tuesday night. We tried to get him to do that a few times, and Nation just, he don't cooperate on that with us. I'm wondering what would happen, though, if he was in the laundry room before work and somebody changed that code. Would he be, in fact, trapped in the laundry room at that point? Makes you kind of wonder, don't it? We're going to go a little bit different camera view and go through the field a little bit. You can see Enrique has separated himself from this driver back here in third now. The 56 of Brad Speidel moving back about 3 seconds behind Rick Fagone. So the longer this race goes on, 101 laps completed right here of the 165 scheduled distance. You start to see attrition take a hold. Being perfect on pit road entries. Making sure you hit your marks. Don't come here with that shit no more, Webcam HD. You know why YouTube let you fuckers run around here anyway. Oh, that's aggravating, isn't it? Yeah, I see it when it goes up there, and I remove it, and I report them to YouTube, and they're more interested in a guy saying the coronavirus, the whole word, than they are about those stupid asses coming in here creating fake accounts and putting that bullshit on people's streams. Sometimes I think they purposely send it to us. I don't want to get going on YouTube tonight because I've been aggravated with these fuckers for a long time. I'm aggravated from the days that we started the broadcast back in 2018. And our broadcast would get from 5 to 7 to 800 views a broadcast, right? And then they so-called redid the algorithm, and then we go back to getting nothing from that point on. But to make matters worse and to prove my point better, I purposely watched last night at the end of Coop's broadcast where there were 12 likes in that broadcast. I seen it with my own 2 eyes, right? Well, when that video rendered, there were 0 likes on that broadcast. 0. So why can't YouTube tell me where the 12 likes from the people that put the likes in that broadcast went to? They've been doing this to us since 2018. Not long after they found out that we didn't give a shit about them. We didn't care about monetization or making money off of YouTube. We only wanted to put a stream up for the guys over here at WFO so they can go back and watch their races. But, man, I mean, for them to just plainly go through, render your broadcast, take views away, take likes away, they don't give a shit. But then you got these guys coming in here. They can watch WFO and do that bullshit, but they can't do nothing about Webcam HD XYZ enough watch stream girls here. I mean, come on. It's just bullshit. But that's what we put up with, so we can bring you these fine broadcasts week in and week out right here at the WFO Racing Network. Look at the 5 truck on a little bit different pit strategy, but now he's up 7.6 seconds. I'm looking at the stint and the different laps between them, and he's on quite a bit different. It is the aliens. It has to be. Must be something to do with the picture on the bed of that truck right there. Coop puts his picture on there, makes the truck perform better week in and week out. Nation says he's not a fan of it, but I'm telling you, if it works for the guy, it works for the guy. Man, that's Macaulay down on the bottom. I don't know what he's doing. Michael Macaulay in the Ariel Little Mermaid number 81 truck. Nation 01 abducted by aliens once again, this time from work. At work and just flat ass abducted, just like that. So there's Richard Holland right there. He's being scored in second. Fagone in third, and man, I mean, Spidle's right there once again after this round of pit stops. So the 56 must be getting on and off pit road extremely well. There's only about a lap difference between when him and Fagone hit pit road. And this is all about 3.7 seconds behind the Coop, Bradley Cooper, Mr. Bojangles. And that's the closest racing on the track. We have to go back here to find Macaulay sitting in the 6th spot, and it's showing Macaulay a lap down. And Hal Eighmey's gotten himself a couple laps down now. I'm going to say pit road mishaps, possibly penalties there on pit road. But Hal's still got a truck underneath of him. And getting around here quite well. Sometimes it just takes a run here. You know, you get a tire run on it, or if you'll one tire run, you can kind of adjust yourself a little bit. And adjust your driving style where you can kind of make up for some of the ill handling on the car. So we're going to go on board. Nope, it's still tight as hell. But you can see he's not all the way out of the gas coming off the corner. This is early on a tire run, about 6 laps into it here.
All right, fuckface, I'm back.
We needed a caution last night too, Troy. Particularly with about 20 laps to go. Right, Nation?
Did I watch the race last night?
I think you did. You were in here, weren't you?
Oh, no. I listened to it. No, I was at work. I listened to it. Because remember, I was in the room with you and Macaulay.
Oh, that's right. You were. You hung out with me and Macaulay for most of the race. I wonder where do you have to go when you're not working yet, Nation?
Just hide in the laundry room.
I mean, do they still come and ask you questions or something?
No, they don't even know I'm here. Because if they fucking knew I was here, they'd be in here asking me questions and I ain't answering shit.
So they literally don't know you're in the laundry room.
Right.
Do they use it?
During the day, but not at night.
Oh, okay. So you just go there early and code into the laundry room.
Right.
Very smart, Nation.
Well, yeah, I hate to admit this, but you people know that I have to get a ride to work, right?
Right.
Well, the wife wanted to go to bed early, so she brought me here early so she could go to bed early.
That sucks.
Stop fucking laughing.
I'm all right, Nation. Don't worry about me.
And that ain't you I'm worried about, it's everybody else.
All right. I'm not laughing at you. Just so you know. I think it's a very good thing for you to do that, to allow her to get a little extra sleep there, Nation. But your other option is you could Uber to work.
You want me to Uber in West? No, fuck you.
What's wrong with Ubering in West Virginia?
Because they show up in a pickup truck that's about rusted down to the goddamn frame.
Yeah. So what you're saying is they might have a cooler of beer with them?
The goddamn cooler would fall through the frame.
Oh. So you're not feeling safe is what you're saying.
Well, I'll be all right in the wife's car.
I agree with Denise on that comment. If you ever come in and race Nation, your car should be green with the aliens all over it. What do you think of that?
I don't.
Oh, you remember the webcam HD XYZ enough watch stream girls here?
Yeah, basically.
They're back again.
Oh, sweet. Let's click.
Now, I reported them to YouTube, timed them out, so we'll see.
So did I, and it obviously didn't work.
Yeah, isn't it funny? But when they render one of our videos, they can take all the likes and shit away, can't they?
Oh, yeah, they can take 7 seconds of music and say, fuck you.
Yeah, they'll take 7 seconds of music, say fuck you. They'll take all the likes away on the broadcast. But yet these fuckers come in with these fake accounts and, oh, click here to watch these girls. Fuck those Chinese bots. I ain't clicking on that shit, Nation.
No, they're not even girls. They're like little Filipino boys with their dick tucked between their legs.
Exactly. I'm not falling for China's bullshit. Right, Nation? No China bullshit.
Dude, I walked into the gas station tonight to get a pack of smokes and beer, and this dude had a fucking T-shirt on, and on the back of it, it had, you know how he did, like the Ghostbusters logo where it's got that circle with the line through it?
Yeah.
It said COVID Busters.
COVID Busters.
And I was like, motherfucker, you ain't busting shit.
Did he have a mask on?
Of course he did.
Did you have one on? No. What would you have done if that dude had walked up with a COVID Buster shirt and tried to put a mask on your face, Nation?
He'd be trying to pull a mask out of his ass.
Oh, Diana made it, Nation. She was later than you tonight.
I missed the whole goddamn race. Beat that.
But she was probably with Mama Riddle, so any tardiness is acceptable. And with that, we want to say hello, Mama Riddle. We hope you're feeling well. WFO will always be banned in Finland, Troy. Always. Man, look at that. Macaulay picking up another spot up to 4th, Nation. And Denise said, we're not laughing at you, Nation. We're laughing with you. And we are. So how long do you have the little driver's license issue going on?
That's a little foggy.
Well, is it 6 months or a year or what?
Well, if I take this stupid little alcohol class, it's supposed to be 30 days.
Okay.
If I don't take it, it's supposed to be 3 months.
7 now, or 7 when we started. We got half a dozen of them now.
However, and I hope my wife ain't listening, I have a chauffeur now.
Yeah, that kind of worked out better because you can't get a DUI with a chauffeur. Unless you get
fuck you, Macaulay.
Unless you get her drunk. But let's face it, Nation. I mean, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, you say, what are you going to do? Look at your wife and say, take me to get a fucking quarter pounder. You know what I mean?
You've been talking to Macaulay too long.
No, I mean, I'm serious. You wouldn't look at your wife and do that. She'd say, fucking Uber your ass or take the fucking bicycle. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? On that note, though, it was her birthday today.
Well,
So I
happy
got lots of-
birthday.
I got lots of food because it's her birthday that I brought to work.
Oh, that's a good. You got cake too, didn't you?
Nah, I didn't want cake.
Yeah, fuck cake. It's overrated.
We want pie.
Apple pie, which is not overrated. We want some fucking pie. We have yet to get our pie, have we, nation? I haven't seen one crumb. You know what, nation? I'll even go this far as to say I haven't even smelled the fucking apple pie. Have you?
I smelt one at McDonald's that morning.
All right, Spidle's on pit road. I'm going to watch this one right here. 30 laps on the run. Brad Spidle on pit road. Coop's already been to pit road. 29 laps to go, so this is going to be the final round of Green Flag Pit Stops, nation. Bender over under 0. I took 0. No cautions here. So Brad Spidle, it's going to be interesting. The 56 truck was running in the 3rd position. He's going to be the first one of these guys on pit road. And Rick Fagonda is going to stay out with about a 1.1 second lead. Richard Holland actually about a 1 second lead over Rick Fagonda. These drivers have not yet been to pit road. Coop come to pit road 12 laps ago. And I'm doing the math, and I don't think Coop can make it. I think he'll have to stop one more time. You got to read the chat, nation.
Dude, I can't see it. All I can see is your dumb ass.
Troy's telling you how to handle that meeting so you can get your driver's license back quicker.
He said slap him in the face with my dick, didn't he?
Wow. No, what he said was, hello, my name is Randy, and I'm an alcoholic.
Well, I was going to say, hello, my name is Randy. Fuck you.
That's what I would do, Troy. I'd be like, hello, my name's Vern, and I'm an alcoholic.
And also, fuck you.
I have learned my lesson, and I will never do it again. I promise you. Can I have my driver's license back now? Because when I get drunk tonight, I'm going to need a quarter pounder.
I'm going to need to drive home.
Yeah. I'm going to need a ride home from the bar.
Took a bus last night, but fuck, I didn't even know how to drive that son of a bitch.
You took a bus?
Apparently you didn't get that part.
Oh. He couldn't drive it. Well, how do you get home from work, nation?
Same way I got here.
She's got to do that before she takes a boy to school and stuff?
Yeah, you know what's fucked up about that? She's getting more of the punishment than I am.
Yeah, that is kind of fucked up.
But they won't give you, like, one of those, drive-to-work licenses.
Yeah, permit.
Yeah, they won't give that to you here.
That's bullshit. I see Coop being overtaken now by Brad Spidle. That's the switch for the lead, and Spidle has got a few more laps on his tires, but he's got a little bit of gap now on Richard Holland. Holland did end up pitting. I think McCauley is finally on pit road. So Richard Holland about 1.6 seconds behind Brad Spidle, 1.7 seconds, 1.8, 1.9. I don't know. It just keeps going up. I don't know how that's possible, but it is. Spidle is turning up the heat on this last run right here. And he's making it count. 2.6 seconds ahead of Richard Holland. Holland just now getting around the 5 truck, so we'll see how much he can cut into this lead right here. But that 56 truck's cutting some really good laps as of late. We'll see what Rick Fagone can do. Fagone's going to be the next one battling with the 5 truck. Coop sitting in the 3rd spot. Enrique back here in 4th in the 10. And we're down to 21 laps, Nation. That is a good point. I don't know how the lulls are in West Virginia, Nation, but in Florida, if you get a 49cc moped, you don't need a fucking driver's license.
You got a 49cc motherfucking moped around here, you ain't going anywhere.
Oh, you can't get up the hill, can you?
Fuck no.
Not to mention it wouldn't handle very good in the snow, would it, Nation?
Well, not a whole lot of things handle very good in the snow here.
Yeah. $19 laps to go. Last night's winner right here, Rick Vagone in the 10, sitting back in the third spot. He's about 5 seconds out of the lead, about 2.5 seconds behind his teammate, Richard Holland, for second. And Coop is, he took his picture back down the pit road, and man, that's our entertainment tonight, Nation, watching Coop enter pit road. That time he crossed the truck up sideways on entry. He didn't hit the water barrel, but he still had some issues getting on the pit road here. This pit road's a son of a gun, Nation. And Brad Speidel, the tire differences are starting to show up now. 2 seconds between the 56 and the 31. 17 laps to go. So Richard Holland has got 17 laps to make up 2 seconds. Can he do it, Nation? Of course he can. He's Richard Holland. Come on. 16 laps to go, though. I do commend Brad Speidel for the move that he made to put himself in that position right there. He threw everything he had at it. And sometimes that's what you got to do to make it work. I ain't going to lie, Troy. I live on flat ground. Damn moped would do just fine for a guy until he got out on the highway and got ran over. But if you're drunk, you don't feel it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'd still do the moped. That right, Nation?
What's up? I was talking to somebody.
I'll tell you, the moped might be hard to get up the hill, but if you ever did, that thing would be a damn rocket down it, wouldn't it?
Hey,
Yeah. Go ahead.
they like fat girls.
Who likes fat girls, Nation?
Riding a moped is like fat girl. They fun to ride, you just don't want to get caught on one.
Right. Is that what it is, Nation? It's like fat
Yeah.
girls who don't want to get caught on one?
That was one of the guests that can hear you.
Well, not one of my guests that can hear me, one of yours.
Do what?
Nothing, it went over your head, Nation.
Dude, there's a lot of shit that goes over my head.
Why is the guest in the laundry room with you?
Because he's doing his fucking laundry.
I thought that, I'm confused. I thought they didn't have access to that.
I'm a regular. I'm up here every week. Been here for 6 months, every week.
6 months every week, he says.
Yeah, so he knows the super secret code.
Well, tell him he is live on the WFO Racing Network on YouTube. And we got a battle for the lead, Nation. 31 going after him. Richard Holland is going after the 56 of Brad Speidel with 11 laps to go. Man, when I said that, I thought of a driver, Nation. 11-lap Leo. You remember him?
Whatever happened to that dude?
I don't know. He used to put all the funny memes in about you and the witch and stuff. Remember the brooms? What happened to 11 lap? Fuck, I'd ride a moped over to my friend's house. I don't give a shit.
You're in fucking Florida. There's a difference.
So in West Virginia, the moped's not cool. In Florida, it is, right? We just come up with
What do
funny.
they call those bicycles that they ride? Beach cruisers.
Wizards. Wizards, a company that made the bikes with the little gas motors on them, Nation. But you can order those kits and put it on any fucking bicycle.
Well, I don't own a fucking bicycle.
Me and my oldest kid did it for his epileptic friend. We put a motor on a bicycle for him and damn near killed him, Nation.
What did you think was going to happen?
He couldn't get his driver's license because he was epileptic and he needed to get around to work and stuff. Apparently, epilepsy wasn't good enough for disability for the kid.
No, it's usually not, and that's kind of stupid.
It is kind of stupid because we put a motor on a bicycle for him and he ran right into the side of a fucking Ford F-250. Literally.
Oh, he probably knocked that motherfucker right off the road.
He rode right through the Ford, Nation.
Probably tore a hole in it.
He went in the passenger door and come out the driver's side. Believe that?
Oh, yeah, I believe it.
All right, Les Fagonda's got a rocket in his fucking pocket. I don't think there's any catching Richard Holland right now. Is that Mama Riddle? Oh, I didn't see her in the chat. Diana and Denise will tell Mama Riddle I said hi. You say hi too, Nation? Man, that 31 looking real good 4 laps to go after going by the stripe right here. Hal Eighmey hanging on back here in the 6th spot. McCauley back right here in 5th with the Little Mermaid machine. And there's Coop hanging on to the 4th position. Brad Speidel is going to drop back to 3rd. But right here, 3 laps to go. 3 more miles around the Monster Mile, Dover Speedway. With the Wednesday Night Eighmey Contracted Truck Series. Live in the broadcast booth with Vern Nation and an alien. Right, Nation?
He's not an alien.
Yeah. Close enough. 2 to go, Nation. Richard Holland up by 1 second on Enrique. Is it enough time for Enrique to catch him? Nation, what do you think?
It's always the fucking twins battling it out.
The twins, huh?
Well, they are. I mean, they sound the same.
Holland's got 1 to go. White flags out this time. So Richard Holland, driver of the 31, fell short at Dover last night when Rick Fagone pulled off the upset late. But with a 1.1 second gap, I don't think the 31's going to be denied this time, coming out of turn 4 for the final time. The 31 of Richard Holland bringing it to the start-finish line, and that's your race. That right, Nation? I should get paid extra for that excitement.
No, you should pay the people that had to listen to it.
Probably, but I'm not.
See, now I'm probably going to have to pay them.
I think the people in the broadcast liked it, though. That's when Vern's at his best, isn't it? Nope.
Nope, I don't think Vern has a best.
Vern's at his best when he ain't streaming.
Yeah, we're at our best when we're sleeping.
So Richard Holland, and you see the 5 Coupe going to come up and congratulate him. The 10 truck of Enrique. There's the 3 truck of Hal Eighmey. And hell, I just thought about it, Nation. 7 trucks started and 4 of them's on the same damn team. That's better than 50% of the field. Right? Well, 7 people start, 4 people are on the same team. That's 3 people that ain't. Yes, that is in fact better than 50%. So we needed to be watching Holland, and for some reason, my camera did not go there. There we go. And we're going to do some interviews, Nation. You want in on that?
Yeah, I'll get in on.
All right, so Richard Holland's first. He's your winner. Richard
Oh,
Holland.
goddamn, I don't want to talk to him, though.
Richard Holland, Vernon Nation in the broadcast booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Woo! Yeah, I got you.
Man, after that win right there, Nation wanted to talk to you.
How come every time we interview Richard, it starts with woo?
Fucking pump, Bob.
Well, it starts the same way when we get Enrique in here, Nation.
Yeah, it's the same. That's why they call him the twin.
Woo! That's why you go.
Oh, man, that feels good after last night, man. A
Yeah.
little bit of redemption.
Enrique stole it from you. You weren't going to let him come up there and steal it again tonight, were you?
No, last night we ended up having contact with Hal there with 40 to go right after we came off pit road. I ran in the back of him. He was trying to let us go. Well, it wasn't his fault, but he hit the wall off of 4 and came right in front of us, and I plowed in the back of him. After that, the car was basically like driving a Mack truck, and I just drove the wheels off it trying to stay in front of them, and they ran me down, which I knew they were going to, but kind of tough way to lose one last night. I felt like we had that one in the bag, and we were just going to ride it out to the end, and that happened. But this is a little bit of redemption. And Rick kept us honest all night, man. He drove his ass off. He's fast here, and he kept us honest tonight. And we had to be up on the wheel the whole race. Drove this thing hard all night.
Hell yeah, that's what needed to be done. Enrique did pull the surprise off last night, but man, you kept a good-looking 31 underneath of you the whole race. And
yeah, this thing, I'll tell you, this truck here, I've never driven the truck here when it felt like this. It wasn't loose at all. This thing was an absolute rocket ship. I mean, for about 5 laps, if you really wanted to, this thing would just eat the bottom down there. If you really wanted to burn the right front off of it, I mean, it was flying.
You hear that, Nation? It'll eat the bottom.
Just eat it up.
Just
Eat it right up.
Like aliens. No. No aliens.
Well, since we got Richard in here, dude, you're going to be on the list of people I fuck with, too, because of that broadcast last week.
What the fuck?
What happened last week?
Oh, maybe you just don't remember what you said. Then.
Nation's fucking taking notes here.
You goddamn right.
He does that. Every broadcast he does that.
I was watching the broadcast last week, and I'm laying on the floor coloring, and I'm like, oh, fuck you, I'm taking notes now.
Coloring.
Coloring with his fucking brain bucket on.
Did you have the new WFO coloring book while you were doing that?
Shit, I can't afford that shit.
You can go check it out on Teespring. We got the WFO coloring books available.
Yeah, they want like fucking $2 for that. Fuck
and we have the adult edition, don't we, Nation?
We are not even going to talk about that because it's probably going to have Coop's picture on it.
We got to talk about Richard Holland. He won the fucking race tonight. Not the
Who?
coloring book. Richard Holland. Do you remember him, Nation?
Never heard of her.
Never heard of her.
Yeah. You see that? He's so mad at us over that broadcast last week, Richard. He's not
I
gonna
know.
acknowledge
And
us.
I don't even remember what I said. I don't remember what I said like 5 minutes ago. So
After
Richard, I'm just fucking with you, man. You did a good job tonight.
After he led
Thank you, buddy.
130 of 165 laps, Nation.
Yeah, I mean, you could have lit 131. So
Well, last night
That's
I
true.
think he led
That's
more
true.
than that in ARCA car and come up a spot short. So
yep.
that
Yep.
just made the redemption all that much sweeter, didn't it?
Yeah, I wanted to win
product
this
plug.
one. I like this place. I've always run good here, and just anytime you like a track, obviously you want to win there, and felt like we had that one kind of stolen from us last night, but this one feels pretty good to get this win. Like I said, Rick drove his ass off. He kept us honest all night, and I think he was a little better than we were on the long run, but luckily we could only run about 30, 35 laps, so if it had been 45, he probably would have drove around us.
Yeah, he was able to keep pace with you a lot of tonight, and it didn't really surprise me because we know he laid back in second for a lot of the race in the ARCA car, and when it come late, man, he come on like fire. And tonight, it looked like you were keeping that fire at bay.
Yeah, I mean, there were times where I was trying to manage the gap, but, I mean, for the most part, I was driving it pretty hard all night.
Well, Richard, do you have anyone you want to thank while we got you up here?
Just you guys, Vern, you guys, Nation, doing these broadcasts so we can go back and watch them. We enjoy that, and I know it's a lot of work and, whatever, but we do enjoy it as drivers. Anybody that has anything to do with the league, anybody that's jumped on board, like I said before, I'm going to give Macaulay a shout out for what he does on Tuesday nights for us, getting out of the car and doing that. I mean, it's hard to do, and we appreciate it. The fans, got to thank the fans for watching, voting for us every week. Got to thank Nation. And like I said, just teammates, it's a lot of fun racing with these guys every week, man. I got the best teammates, and it just makes it that much funner, every week, what we do.
And Diana informed me that you are also driver of the day, Richard Holland.
Oh, God
Nice.
damn it.
Nice. All right. I tell you.
Nation's upset he didn't win that this time.
Yeah, it was probably close.
Well, the motherfucker wins everything.
It wasn't. Motherfucker wins
It
everything.
wasn't, he goes. Oh, shit. It wasn't close.
Nation probably had negative votes on there.
Yeah. Well,
But
yeah, I had
negative
people
is
shooting arrows at my house.
negative is a number, Nation. That's the way I look at it. I mean, if I get more fuck yous than hellos, I'm not disappointed over it.
boos or cheers, at least they're saying something.
Exactly. At least they're saying something to you.
It's all about recognition, Nation.
That means you're popular, whether they're
That's
booing
right.
you or cheering you.
The last goddamn thing I want is recognition.
Whether you're getting positive energy or negative, Nation.
Well, you're getting it, Nation.
You're getting it. All right, so we got you on driver of the day. You won the race tonight. That's kind of the perfect week for you right there.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's how we wanted to end it. So, like I say, I appreciate the fans voting for us and watching, rooting for us, and does mean a lot. Like I say, we think about it while we're racing, and just gives you something else to do this for, not just doing it for yourself. When you got fans like that watching every week, being dedicated to it and voting for you, rooting for you, I mean, it really does gives you something else to race for. We appreciate it.
That's awesome, man, and you're exactly right. We're going to get your teammate up here. He was able to beat you last night, but he ran second to you tonight, so let's see what he's got to say. Plus, I think Nation has to talk to him a little bit, too.
Yeah, give him
Motherfucker,
that,
I got to talk to him.
dickhead.
Rick Fagone, we got you up here in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Apparently, we got to ask you and we got to take about something that happened on the stream at the end of last week. So go ahead, Nation.
Ass chewing. That's disgusting.
Wait, what the fuck?
You're chewing some asses. Get to it.
I was talking to somebody. What's going on?
Is it about a...
I got Rick Fagone in here now. And
Were
he
you
is
caught-
the other
Rick
part.
Fagone, never heard of him.
Were you caught picking up lot lizards, Nation?
No hotel
Well, for your
parking lot.
information, Enrique, I'm not allowed to be in a parking lot because I don't have a license.
Are you the lot lizard?
Oh,
That was harsh.
That's
No,
debatable.
then I don't know what we're talking about.
That's
I have
probably
no idea.
debatable.
Oh, God. I can only imagine.
Oh, Jesus Christ. On that note, hi, honey. Happy birthday.
Maybe I was making fun of his Jeep. I don't know.
Nation escaping out. Rick Fagone, second place tonight.
I will take it.
After your win last night, is second place acceptable?
Yes. Without a doubt.
All right. How was your race tonight?
Oh, my God. Well, I think Richard was sandbagging a large portion of that race. And I'd
I'm
get close to
surprised,
him.
by the way.
I'd
Nation,
burn
you
my shit up
surprised?
every time I got near him, and then he'd squirt away, and then I'd close right back up on him because I think I put the pressure on him enough to make him drive the thing, and he'd burn his shit up. So I don't know what was going on. It was crazy. I think tire wear tonight, I don't know if there was any updates in this fucking setup, but it seemed like if you abused the tires early on, it killed lap time later on in the run. I think that's probably the most I've really noticed lap times suffer from overdriving the truck, setting some fast lap times early, and then being 2/10 off the pace. I think probably last 20 laps of the run. So I don't know. I tried to get up there and make it interesting, anyways, but didn't quite have enough truck.
I done a few of the, actually quite a few of the in-car views tonight during the race, and I could see where some drivers had a lot more wheel in it in the corner, which probably means they were driving a little corner as hard as some of the other guys were. And I'm wondering if that was overheating the right front and really pissing it off on the long run there.
He easily could have been, but I mean, aero tight too. I mean, you get close to somebody and the thing just starts pushing. So, but then again, you're the draft in these trucks. You're traveling a lot faster behind somebody into the corner too, so you're carrying more speed at the beginning portion of it. So
that aero
I don't know.
tight seems to be a common thing with the trucks, especially since they redid the design of them a couple seasons ago.
Yeah, it's kind of starting to feel like an Indy car. When you get behind somebody, the thing all it wants to do is go straight out to the wall. But yeah, well, we did 165 laps. I was only a second behind him. I'd say that's pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad at all to be that close together at the finish with no caution flags, 165 straight laps. And I'll tell you, you can tell us about your pit stops and just how hard it is to enter pit road here.
Oh, yeah. I come in hot one time, almost smoked the barrels at the end of pit road. And Christ, at one point I had it in reverse trying to get slowed down. Just trying to close the gap on him, keep it close, put the pressure on him, make him overdrive it. And I didn't quite get the opportunity to get close enough to do that, but you still saw me in the review the whole race.
Well, you done a great job, and it was definitely a good week. Good week for you.
Yeah, there he is. Found him.
Good week for you at Dover.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I like Dover. I'd much rather see 100% fuel in these things and then see how far you want to go on 80 laps of fuel or 90 laps of fuel, whatever it is. I know it's a significant amount, but I don't know. That's the name of the game. Short run. Try to bring it to the finish.
Well, the week of Dover is over. So, what do you think about Charlotte next week?
Well, I feel bad for everybody here because I think 31 is going to be fairly strong. Charlotte.
What if we change it from the oval to the Roval?
You might as well put it on fucking Crandon's International Raceway, that dirt track with all the jumps in it. We'll rest truck there.
Oh,
I think that would be a field equalizer.
That actually might be pretty fun.
Yeah. If they'd let you put some dirt tires on this thing.
Actually, you can.
It'd probably work.
Can't you put I wonder if they'd let you have the Eldora tires.
Yeah, I'm not sure how well the front splitter is going to fare when it lands from a 9-10 foot jump.
I don't know, but it's kind of interesting for a guy to go out and try it.
It would be fun. Might as well. We'll have to have a recruitment race at it.
We'll get Nation out there.
Put him in the IndyCar.
Yeah, let him test
I
the
will
IndyCar.
beat your fucking ass in an IndyCar.
Put him in a
my
Jeep Liberty.
God. Let me go get my boots.
Listen to it.
Nope.
Listen
Compass,
to it.
excuse me. Compass.
Let me go get my boots.
Well, you better bring Rick a pair of boots, too.
Damn.
We call them boots up here. Boots. With an N.
His booms.
Yep.
Yeah, this is my surprise face.
Put your fucking boots on. Let's go.
Get your booms out, Nation. Get them. Rick, you got anyone you want to thank while we got you up here? I think I got
everybody except for Nation.
All right.
And fuck
Thank
you,
you.
too.
Damn.
Must be into the fucking hard stuff tonight. He's awful mouthy.
I'm taking it there ain't no Christmas cards coming out, Nation.
Yeah, I think I just got crossed off his list.
What happened at the end of the broadcast? We got to get this out right here.
I don't know. Y'all were talking shit about me, and I wasn't even there.
Oh, you poor thing.
What, have something to
I
do
said
with the
every
lot
week.
lizard, or?
Oh, God. I think it was Richard that said something about, some chick. I don't even know who the fuck y'all were talking. Because I was reading the chat, too. I don't know who y'all were talking about.
Oh, Christ, we just make up fucking shit as we go anyways.
We do.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't remember what I said because I just made it up.
There's so much
Okay,
fucking
and then
trash
on that
talked
note,
in
happy birthday, man.
HJRM. We could get Hal up here, let him talk shit.
Yeah, Nation, none of us can be held accountable for what we said last week.
Hey, I'm always held. Never mind.
That's kind of like a woman, what a woman would do. That after a week, it's null and void.
Exactly.
I have a question. Has Richard been talking this whole time?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, I've just been listening.
God, we gotta get Brad up here. Let's find out what the hell he was doing.
Yeah, Brad Speidel. I have to get him in here because he's our third place finisher.
That's what I mean. I didn't know, but Richard was in here talking 15, 20 minutes. That guy's probably already in bed.
No, he ain't in bed yet. Brad Speidel, you got Vern, Nation, Richard, and Rick in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Bringing it home in the top 3 right here. No, it wasn't a big field, but you had to drive that thing to get it there, Brad.
Yeah, it was a fun race. Dover's pretty good for me, so I'm happy with it.
We've seen you play a little bit different strategy there on that last pit stop, and I'll tell you, was looking at the lap times right about the time that Richard Holland and Rick Vagone did come off pit road, and it looked like you were able to run similar lap times to them for about 5 or 6 laps there.
Yeah, I had to do something different to try to win it, which was I don't know, a stretch.
Well, we'll call it a Hail Mary, but it didn't cost you anything to try it, and you got to get up there and lead you some laps.
Yeah, I mean, I could run like 15 laps and it got tight on me. I should have went another click up on the steering ratio. That probably would have helped.
Yeah, where you're not putting so much wheel in it in the corner every time. Man, I'll tell you what, still a good run for you. 165 laps, able to hold pace with those guys throughout 165 laps. And what'd you guys have, 4 or 5 rounds of green flag pit stops there?
Yeah, I was thinking it's 4 or 5.
4 or 5, yeah.
Yeah, that's not easy to do at Dover. You got to slow that thing to 35 miles an hour. So you guys all 3 of you done an absolute phenomenal job getting it woed down. We go back to 4th place, and I can tell you that driver struggled on a couple of entries, and one of them he actually hit the water barrels. So you guys, all 3 of you were able to keep from doing that, I'm assuming, throughout the race. And that's what got you up there in the top 3, Brad.
Oh, I'm happy about it.
Good run, man. We're going to Charlotte next week, 1.5-mile track. So what do you feel about that?
If I can get the truck loose enough, I'll be good. I like Charlotte.
So there you go. Charlotte on 1.5 miles. Brad, you got anyone you want to thank while we got you in here?
No, just you guys and the people watching on YouTube. Thanks.
Yeah, they're hanging in there. The ones on YouTube, we have a lot of fun week in and week out with this. We got to get some more. Hold on just a second. Nation, can you see the YouTube stream?
How many times I got to tell you no, I can't?
How many fucking times do I have to report these people? I'm going to fucking report them for child abuse.
Just tell them that they played 20 seconds of a song.
No, they're saying go to my website and jerk off.
On my way.
What the fuck?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's the best answer I think I've heard all night. On my way.
Sorry about that,
Well,
Brad.
think about it. It's about as mythical as fucking unicorn, sex after marriage, and Bigfoot.
Brad, we didn't mean to hijack the end of that there. Damn.
Oh, that's fine.
We've been getting this webcam HD XYZ. Bro, just go website and jerk off. And before that, it's check out these girls. Right?
I guess he has nothing better to do.
It's funny that if you say coronavirus on YouTube, they'll come and investigate that shit. But they can't stop these people from doing this.
Yeah, it's not their playbook.
I don't know. They'll be checking it out now. So while you're checking out our stream because of what I said, YouTube, take a look at the fucking chat, you morons. That's better.
Oh yeah, YouTube suck my dick.
I mean, what the hell?
Finland too.
Nation, I'm going to send you a link to that website so you can go jerk off.
All right, thanks. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a long night.
Brad,
Point, click, disappoint.
Brad, Richard, Rick, thank you guys for coming in. It's a lot of fun having you in afterwards, being in the top 3 there, getting to interview you. And I guess Charlotte's next week, so we'll probably see a little higher truck count there. So
Yeah, I'm hoping.
we wish all 3 of you the best of luck next week at Charlotte. And I'm going to send Nation out recruiting, pack this house out. What do you think, Nation?
Okay,
Well, yeah, I think you could do it, couldn't you?
sure. I want Fagone and Holland.
That's who. You can't recruit people that are already showing up.
Fuck you. Yes, I can.
No, you can't. You have to recruit people that aren't showing up, Nation. That's the whole fucking key to recruiting.
Yeah, that's way too many people.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I can just get Fagone and Holland, and boom, we already got them.
I might boycott this next one.
All right.
Because Nation's requesting.
That's fucked up, dude.
You see that, Nation? Now we got somebody boycotting. And where is Hal Eighmey at? I think he done logged off. Macaulay did.
I don't know. He don't talk to me anymore.
Michael Macaulay,
What's going on?
tell us about your race while I try to figure out how to do points here.
It was a long race.
Oh, long one. 165 laps, too long for you?
Kept it clean though,
Now I don't want to fucking delete it. Sorry about that.
and somehow ran the fastest lap. Don't know how that happened.
How did that happen?
I have no freaking clue how that happened.
I'm about ready
I
to pull
think his
that up.
girlfriend took over with the butt kicker.
Ah, Nation might be onto something.
I was
Yeah,
told I
it'll be a quick
had to
lap.
get off of it, so I had to hurry up, I guess.
All right, I'm looking at the results right now as I upload them, and yes, you in fact turned the fastest lap at a 23:067. But what's more impressive is that you were able to do that on lap 146.
Told you I had to go.
You were moving. And on that note, Brad Speidel on lap 140, you turned a 23:112, which was your fastest lap of the race.
I tried staying in front.
So you guys were, you two were definitely on the throttle hard at the end of that thing. Michael Macaulay, though, man, I mean, doing that on lap 146 and a 067 on top of that. Good lap, man.
Yeah, no, it's actually a great feeling when your spotter comes across, says you're the fastest guy on the track that lap. It's like, oh man, this is great. I don't hear this often.
And basically,
Yeah, I think his fucking butt kicker has a coin-op machine attached to it.
he should put a coin out machine on that. Many hours as a girlfriend's gotten on it, Nation.
I'd be rich by now.
Yeah, she looked like a bitch going to the damn laundromat.
Fuck, he would have a whole line of women all the way down the street trying to get into his house. It looked like a it looked like a parade right in front of on his street, Nation.
Yeah, it looked like with a sock full of quarters.
What do you want?
Yeah.
I want to turn on the butt kicker.
I'll put my own webcam up.
There you go. You could, and then just stream your fucking link right in just throw it right in our chat, like that
I
asshole
could.
does.
I could. That's a good idea.
Think about that, Nation. And Nation will go click on it all the time. Nation would order 6 to 10 or 12 butt kickers. I don't know. West Virginia, they'd wear them fucking butt kickers out daily. You couldn't get the fat girls off of them, could you, Nation?
It looked like a fucking fire hydrant inside of his computer room.
You know, here's what I wonder, though. We know the size of the butt kicker. Macaulay knows it exactly because he's got one, right?
Yes.
How big of a woman do you think that could please?
Any
Well,
size.
they don't sell them in West Virginia
Macaulay said any size.
because it'd be like that thing would have to vibrate a tow truck.
God damn, dude. A tow truck nation, really?
Hey. Y'all can stop me when I'm lying.
Have to vibrate a tow truck. Is that why you can't get a scooter in West Virginia, nation? Because the fat girl would fucking swallow it when she sat on it?
They can't even spell scooter here.
All right, that cocksucker's going off again, so we got to report him for pornography, child abuse, whatever.
Who the hell are you going to report him to?
I don't know. Whoever the report goes to.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
No, it doesn't. I can assure you that.
But play 7 seconds of a song and boom, you're busted.
Oh, yeah. That's how it happens. So to combat that tonight, we're just going to end the stream with a fuck you, YouTube, for not being able to police that. We want to thank everybody, though, for tuning in, checking out the race here tonight. We had a dirty half dozen drivers, and hopefully you guys had fun out there. We didn't have a large field, but we had a loud one. That right, nation?
Yes, sir.
They got loud when they got in the fucking broadcast booth, didn't they?
Isn't that how it always works?
Now, thank you guys. Congratulations once again, Richard Holland, on your win. Thank you to Eighmey Contracting for being here and sponsoring the Wednesday night truck series, and for Checker One Manufacturing for sponsoring the Checker One ARCA series on Tuesday night. To Bradley Cooper for doing our Tuesday night commentary. And Nation 01, thanks for coming in the booth on Wednesday night, hiding in the laundry room at work.
So badass.
All right, we want to thank all the aliens who play along nicely with the stream as well.
Now see, God damn it.
Just got to give thanks where it's due there, Nation.
Yeah.
And with that, we're going to say good night. I'll be back on with Macaulay tomorrow night. But other than that, WFO won't be back until next Tuesday when the Checker One ARCA series finds its way to Charlotte Motor Speedway. So be safe. Have a great weekend.